After returning from the spirit world and rescuing Sami, the team hoped for some rest, but things quickly changed when new signs of danger appeared. The crystal tiger sat on a rock beside them, his eyes filled with concern. The tiger said, "You have defeated the master, but his power was only a small part of the true evil. The force that the darkness is trying to gather now is greater than you can imagine. A new leader has emerged, called the King of the Black Storm. He is stronger and more devious than the master." Sami asked anxiously, "What does this king want, and why now?" The tiger replied, "The King of the Storm wants to control the crystals of the four seasons, which are the keys to the balance of the worlds. If he succeeds in gathering them, he can rule all worlds and turn them into an endless dark kingdom." The tiger explained to the team that the crystals are distributed in four secret locations. 1. The winter crystal, hidden in an icy mountain guarded by frozen creatures. 2. The spring crystal, buried in a green forest full of traps and magical guards. 3. The summer crystal, located in an endless desert protected by fiery storms. 4. The autumn crystal, kept in an ancient castle on the edge of a black abyss. The tiger said, "The King of the Storm has already sent his armies to search for the crystals. You must reach them before he does and protect them." The team decided to start searching for the winter crystal, as it was the closest to their current location. They embarked on a dangerous journey to the icy mountains in the far north. The path was filled with snowstorms, and the weather was extremely harsh. The bird said while struggling to advance, "Is this ice trying to kill us? Or is the storm part of the enemy's plan?" The guardian replied, "The path is difficult, but we've overcome harder than this. We must keep going." When they reached the mountain, they found themselves surrounded by gigantic icy creatures. These creatures were like giants made of solid ice, and they guarded the path to the crystal. Xena said while drawing her sword, "We have no choice. We must fight." A fierce battle broke out between the team and the icy creatures. The creatures were powerful, and their strikes left a devastating impact on the ground. But the team used cooperation and planning to overcome them. After bypassing the creatures, they came to a huge cave inside the mountain, where they found the crystal protected by a giant creature resembling an icy dragon. This dragon was the guardian of the winter crystal. The dragon said in a deep, majestic voice, "Who are you, and why do you dare to approach the crystal?" Sami replied confidently, "We are here to protect it from the King of the Black Storm. If we don't, he will control all worlds." The dragon replied angrily, "I've heard this talk before. If you want the crystal, you must prove your strength." An epic battle erupted between the team and the icy dragon. The dragon breathed icy breaths that froze everything in their path. Sami tried to use the balance power, but the dragon's strength was immense. The bird said while trying to dodge the dragon's attack, "This creature is not joking. What's your plan, Sami?" Sami replied, "We must find its weakness. It can't be invincible." While the team was fighting, Xena noticed that the crystal itself glowed whenever the dragon approached it. She realized that the crystal was giving the dragon its power. Xena said, "Sami, the crystal is the source of its power. We need to detach it from the dragon." The team decided to distract the dragon while Sami and Xena tried to reach the crystal. The battle was extremely dangerous, as the dragon almost devoured them more than once. But with their cooperation and courage, they managed to get close to the crystal. Sami said, "If we want to break the crystal's bond with the dragon, I will need to use the balance power again." Xena replied with concern, "But your energy hasn't fully recovered yet. This might be dangerous for you." Sami said firmly, "There's no time. We have to take the risk." Sami gathered all the remaining energy and released it onto the crystal. The crystal detached from the dragon, which began to weaken gradually. The dragon said in a calm voice before disappearing, "You have proven your strength. Take the crystal, but beware. The king will stop at nothing to reclaim it. The team took the crystal, but they knew this was just the beginning. Sami said while holding the crystal, "This is a small victory, but the war is not over yet. We must move quickly before the king reaches the other crystals." Stay tuned for the next part, where the team faces new challenges on their journey toward the spring crystal, in an adventure full of excitement and danger.